I remember when I was young, I would actually spend time outside. I would go hours kicking a football against the wall, trying to perfect my game, developing a good touch, becoming quicker, getting better at tackling, and understanding how to read the game more. But as I got older, I stopped going outside as much. I didn't socialize as much, and in my teenage years, I stopped playing football. My life was consumed by my phone or my iPad, watching YouTube. When I wasn't on YouTube, I played Minecraft, and the only socializing I did was at school or over the internet. Thanks to instant gratification through our devices, it's way easier for us to choose to scroll on our phone than to do any other tasks like thinking, reading, working on projects, or even developing our skills. In fact, most people can't even read a few pages without getting distracted. We get so engulfed in this world of fiction, a world that isn't even real, that we forget to live. Apps like TikTok, the Reels section of Instagram, and YouTube Shorts, and even MrBeast type of content are capitalizing off of our short attention spans, making it even harder for people to pay attention. Now, instead of being able to watch a video like a normal person did, people need extra stimulation as they watch brain rot videos with Subway Surfers, Minecraft parkour, or a GTA race at the bottom of their screen just to keep them watching for longer. See, most people can't go minutes without checking their phone. It's like they can't even think to stop themselves. They have an itch to scroll on their phones like a drug addict, and that's what these devices are for people. They're an addiction. Now imagine you sat in silence, away from all of the distractions. No devices, no stimulation, with the only options in front of you being a book, a pen, and some paper, a computer only allowed for you to type on, and your mind. What would you do? You would have no choice but to think, to imagine, to learn through reading, to question reality using your mind. This was the natural state of people hundreds and thousands of years ago, hence why we had such incredible minds, the likes of Da Vinci, Plato, and Aristotle, because they utilized their minds and took action. See, sitting in boredom is the key, and the only way to enjoy being bored and sitting alone with your thoughts is to deprogram your mind from the instant gratification conditioning. Learning how to spend more time alone, only staring at a wall, or utilizing meditation will allow you to build this muscle. The more you deprogram your mind from the stimulation, the easier you'll find things like reading, writing, meditating, and even staring at a wall to brainstorm new ideas is. Relative to what other options we have, doing the tasks we considered hard before becomes easier now, because if we stop using our devices, we only have a few options left to stimulate our minds. I know confronting your thoughts or sitting with your own mind can be scary at first, but the more you do it, the better connection you'll build with yourself, and you'll realize that the reason you are using devices to distract yourself in the first place is because it's easier than sitting alone in thought or doing the hard work. So is it realistic to stop scrolling and to give up all the stimulation completely? Obviously not, but if you obviously don't want to give things up, don't give everything up. Choose what stimulation brings you the most genuine enjoyment. For me, it's YouTube and Twitter. But one thing I would recommend is not using short form content platforms like Reels, Shorts, or TikTok, so your attention span can improve, because we all know it's hard to stop scrolling once we've started. So I would say avoid it altogether. And so instead of scrolling, use your time to do things that are productive to your life. Create a list of things you need to do every day that will help you to fulfill your long-term goals, and complete that list. Once you've built momentum by completing what you need to do a few days in a row, you'll be able to do more, and you'll be able to stop the perpetual cycle of doom scrolling, which means you won't need to rely on stimulation when you get bored. See, there's nothing achieved when we sit and scroll on our phones for hours on end. We only put off the work that we need to do, and by the time we finish scrolling, we feel worse than we did before we started. So you must be willing to put down your phone and make a sacrifice, otherwise your life will be the sacrifice. Develop the skill of discipline and improve.